Oh, hello, Myra. What a ride I just had. You with the best.
MSU? Oh, I might have been going a few miles over the limit.
A few miles? Why, Mario ain't pretty good drive that fast, I'm telling you.
Enough about your little adventure.
Oh.
Mr. Yu, would you give Myra a hand in the kitchen?
Oh, I sure will. Opal, you just make yourself comfortable.
Oh, no, I'm itching, too. I want to get a look
Just a second,
at the
Opal, dear.
spread.
Opal, I'd like to have a word with you, if you don't mind, in private.
Private, huh?
Yes, it's important.
I'm sorry to interrupt. This won't take long.
No problem.
I have to get in touch with Natalie. It's a business crisis.
Well, I'm sorry, Adam, but I'm under strict instructions not to tell anybody where she is.
If I don't locate her, she's going to lose a small fortune. Don, I realize you're being a good friend. But a good friend's not going to let her lose what she spent the last 6 months building up. Now, where is she?
You couldn't get it started?
The only thing that's going to get this pup going is if we harness just a couple of seahorses.
What do we do?
The wind is really picking up.
There's a storm coming, Trevor!
Hey, don't panic now. It's going to be all right.
I think I have been very cold.
Sweetheart, it could just be a little squall. We're just going to have to write it out. I'm going to go get an anchor. The anchor's up the apple. We'll write it out.
Here, patronize me. I want to know, are we going to make it through this or not?
I can't just end the marriage. That would only make things worse. Joey loves me a lot. If I were to ask him for a divorce, it would kill him.
Well, from what you said, he's not very happy the way things are.
I know.
And neither are you, from what I can see.
I'm sorry I even brought it up.
Emmy, honey, I'm glad that you confided in me.
Well, Joey's been wonderful to me. Now, I feel guilty even talking about this with you.
Do you think that I wouldn't have known that something's wrong? It's written all over your face, honey. But this is nothing to be ashamed of. You know, married couples have problems all the time.
I know that, but it's just...
Look, you are my daughter, and I want to help you if I can.
I don't think anybody can help.
Emmy, honey, I know you've had a rough time of it. And marriage is a tough adjustment under the best of circumstances. Now, let's face it. You didn't get married under the best of circumstances.
I know, but it's not Joey's fault. Joey's been great to me. He's done everything that he could to make me happy.
Hey, he's the greatest guy in the world, but that doesn't mean that he's the right husband for you. Now, look, I know you don't want to hear this, but I think you kids rushed into this marriage for all the wrong reasons.
So you think that the marriage is a mistake?
Yes, I do. You're both great kids, but I don't think you should have gotten married. You can't run away from your problems, Emmy, and you can't get married to avoid them either. Life just doesn't work that way.
So you think that we ought to get a divorce?
I think that we should talk about it. You know, maybe we don't have to get a divorce. Maybe you can think about getting an annulment because you're underage.
With an annulment?
Yeah, that would be like wiping the slate clean, as if the wedding had never taken place. I think it's a pretty simple procedure.
Oh, Daddy, you don't know Joey. I couldn't do that to him. I couldn't. I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
Damn it, Donna, this is an emergency.
You're wasting your time. She's not going to tell you.
Adam, there's no business crisis, is there?
Why do you think I ran all the way over here?
Because you want to find Natalie, and the minute I tell you where she is, you're going to go rushing off after her.
Why would I do that?
Come on, Adam. I know you proposed to her, and I know you've been pressuring her for an answer.
Did she tell you I was pressured?
No, she
Well, all
didn't
right.
have to tell me. But I know why she went away. She had to get things into perspective.
Natalie doesn't have to go away to get things in perspective.
Adam, just the fact that she is considering marrying you means she's not thinking straight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Look, I don't want her to jump into another marriage that's going to do nothing but hurt her, okay?
Do you think I'm going to hurt her?
Oh, boy. I know what it's like to live with a controlling husband. I was married to Palmer Cortland, remember? And from what I can see, you two guys are cut out of the same cloth.
I resent that.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I hope she turns you down.
Don't fight me on this, Donna.
Oh, I wouldn't threaten her.
Excuse me, but I have been to the wall with Palmer Cortland and Phoebe Wallingford, and I sure as hell can defend myself against you.
Adam, I think it's about time that you left.
All right, fine. Don't worry, I'm leaving. If you hear from your friend, please tell her that I desperately need to talk to her.
There is no emergency.
Well, my lady, you really let him have it.
I couldn't help it, Chuck. He is so wrong for Natalie, and she'd be so much better off with Trevor.
What?
What?
I don't think it'd be any easier with Trevor than it is with him.
At least Trevor loves her.
And you don't think Adam does?
Well, not in the same way Trevor does, no.
I would say that Natalie needed some time away from both of them.
Right. Except,
Except what?
well, I called the Pine Valley Police Station today, and it seems our friend Detective Dillon has decided to take himself a little vacation.
You don't think he went?
Yeah, I think he figured out where she was. He tracked her down up there, and romance is about to blossom.
The tide's taking us out,
Yeah,
isn't
we're
it?
dragging the anchor.
Why haven't we seen another boat?
Because anybody with a half a brain would be back to the port.
Starting to rain.
You need more water.
Do you really think we can ride this out?
Sure I do. Sure I do.
If we don't,
Do we have a little positive thinking here?
I'm worried about
It's
Timothy.
gonna be fine, sweetheart. Just fine with Donna.
You
Don't
know
worry.
what I mean? What happens if we don't make it back?
Just come in the door.
I want to know the truth. We're in really big trouble, aren't we?
If I got uptight every time I was in a jam. Whoa! Nobody's prepared when they die. You want to do something useful? We'll say a prayer while you put this on. Yeah, there you go. And matches your outfit. Don't worry.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what I think is going to save us. I'm going to get the dinghy.
Don't you think it would be better here, safer?
Not without power, doll. Not without power. The dinghy will be able to get to shore.
I'm scared.
Think I lose this precious cargo? Not without a royal battle, honey. Come on, let's go. Hard. We're in this together. We're gonna make it just fine. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh, Aunt Myrtle, hi.
I didn't expect you home this early.
Well, Sky brought something home for me, and here it is. Oh, is this gorgeous or what?
Honey, I don't remember you buying that.
Oh, that's right. You were out to lunch.
But, honey, how on earth do you think you're going to pay for it?
It was just made for me, wasn't it?
Well, look, with your figure, anything's made for you. But that is not my question.
Look, every now and then a girl has to splurge a little. So, Sky put it on layaway for me. You've got to admit, it's perfect, isn't it? I'll get that. It probably will. Oh, Sky, thanks for bringing the dress home. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks.
Here,
I'm going to go try it on right now.
Hey.
Don't you look beautiful?
Oh, thank you. Come in. What brings you here?
Well, I was hoping that you could join me for dinner, but I'm afraid someone else beat me to it.
Will, I'm going to a little party at Cortland Manor.
Has that old geezer already had his birthday?
No, no. Will legally changed his last name to Cortland, and they're having a little celebration.
Some people will celebrate anything, won't they?
Daddy.
All right. I'm disappointed that you're not going to be able to join me for dinner, but if you're going to be in the enemy camp, why don't you see what you can find out about their expansion plans? They're building a new factory. I need to know where.
Keep my ears open.
Good girl. Call me at home as soon as you find out anything.
Can't I wait till morning?
Oh, no. The sooner I have the information, the better. I'll be home all evening.
I thought you were going out.
No, if I can't have you, I'll just fix something at home.
All right, okay, fine. I'll call you as soon as I know anything. That's probably Will.
Hi. Oh, you look... Yes, she does.
Adam, good evening.
Well, talk to you soon, sweetheart.
Bye, Daddy.
Oh, he didn't seem too happy to see me.
Oh, he was in a bad mood.
Now, what else is new?
Well, he wanted me to go out to dinner with him, but I told him about your big occasion.
Well, you see, I hope it's big. See, my devoted uncle has hinted he's going to give me something very special tonight.
Really? I wonder what that could be.
I hope a promotion. William Cortland, vice president.
Oh, there's a certain ring to it.
Or maybe he's going to give me a big chunk of stock, which would be okay, too. Don't get me wrong. You all set?
What's that?
Good.
Oh, I feel like Cinderella.
Well, my.
You're not mad at me for buying this, are you?
No, darling, I am not mad at you. But I am concerned. Although I must say it looks gorgeous on you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, I hope I get paid by Christmas, that's all. Darling, there is something I am very concerned about.
Oh?
You're going out with David Rampel tonight, aren't you?
Yes, I told you he's picking me up here.
Well, don't you think he's a bit young for you?
Aunt Myrtle, I am surprised at you.
Honey, he's a college boy, and you, well, look.
I've dated men older and younger. Some men are old at 20, and others are still babies when they're 50. Age doesn't mean a thing.
Mm. And their wallets, I suppose, are another business, yes?
Now, don't be mean.
Am I right?
Is it wrong to want a better, more comfortable life? I'll get that. David, hi.
Hope I met you early.
Oh, no, your timing was just perfect.
Wow. Nice dress.
Do you like it?
It's incredible.
I bought it with you in mind.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Frank.
Hello, David. Well, you two have a good time.
I'm sure we will.
Now, what is this all about, Palmer, as if I didn't know?
I beg your pardon.
I know exactly what you're going to ask me, and the answer is N-O. Watch my lips. No, I will not call Dixie and plead your case. I will not beg her to come to your little shindig here, okay?
Opal, if you would just stop trying to anticipate me.
All right, fine. Well,
Yeah.
then what is it?
If you just give me just be silent for a moment.
Okay,
I'll tell you.
okay,
Opal,
fine,
Opal,
fine. Far be it
stop.
from me to interrupt.
Opal. Opal, I am worried about Mr. Yu.
What, for heaven? He's not sick, is he? Is he sick? Is that what you're
There
trying to
you go
tell me?
again,
that-
there you go again.
Sorry.
Now, I just wonder if he's told you much about his past.
Not much, no.
Uh-huh. He didn't mention that he spent most of his adult life in prison?
Prison? What for?
Oh, just a multitude of crimes. In fact, if I hadn't interceded and given him this job, he could very well still be there.
Is that so? Well, I never knew you had such a bleeding heart, Palmer. Who'd have thunk it?
Well, I thought that you should know since you've been seeing each other.
Well, consider me told, and furthermore, it really doesn't make a damn bit of difference to me.
It doesn't?
Oh, heck no. What, Mr. Yu, what could his offenses have been but minor anyway? I mean, he's such a pussycat. Don't forget that I was married to the meanest animal in the jungle, Mr. Ray Gardner, so you don't have to worry about me. I can take care of myself.
No, see, I'm not worried about you, Opal. It's Mr. Yu. He's vulnerable. He's been smitten with you for months now.
We're just friends, Palmer.
Not from where I sit. You could easily break his heart.
Oh, for pity's sake, I never heard anything so ridiculous.
Scoff if you will, but
What?
if you do break his heart, he could just resume his career of crime, and he could, on top of that, quit on me.
What has gotten into you today, Palmer? I mean, you are out there on this one, way out there. Oh, look, don't those look delicious, though? Oh, my goodness, I got try one of these. Oh, here, darling, Palmer.
Look who I found.
Trask. Hello, Mr. Sloan. Mr. Coylan, long time no see.
Good evening, Trask.
I didn't know if anybody was bringing presents. This is for Will.
Oh, Jack, you didn't have to.
Yeah, I know I didn't have to, but I did.
I hope you didn't spend too much money on it.
No, Laney, I never spent too much money. Stuff that counts, right?
Well, I'm sure that Will will appreciate it.
Hey, the guest of honor.
Looks like everybody's here.
Hi, Sky. Hi, Melanie. It's nice to see you.
Well, now, there'll be time for chit-chat later. Now, right now, I want to make an announcement. So, if you all gather around. Come on now. Gather around. I've come to think of this young man more as, well, my son than as my nephew. And the fact that he has chosen to take the Cortland name is a source of great pride to me. It's a proud day for the Cortlandsworths. It really is. I just wish your mother were here to see what a fine man you've become. I think now, yes, here we go.
Oh, Fred.
Will, I have something here that, well, you may remember or you may not. Here. Open it. Come on. As you see, that belonged to your mother when she was a girl, and when we were children, she used to play that every evening. Then when I went into the army, why, Bessie gave it to me to remind me of home. So it just seemed only right that I should give it to you today. I know how close you were to your mother, and so I entrust that to you.
It's a wonderful gift, Dr. Palmer.
Yeah, I'm floored. Thank you, Uncle Palmer, for the party and for this.
I don't know. That looks kind of like a hand-me-down present to me. I mean, Palmer couldn't she even pop for something new, honestly.
Or maybe Will will learn to play it.
Oh, no. Laney's the musician of the family.
No. I only play piano.
Well, now, everyone, just
I have a
your
present
helps.
I'd like to give Will,
Yes.
if you don't mind.
Sorry.
It's just a little something I got you. I hope you can use it.
Something new, huh?
That's great. Thank you, Trask.
Well, he's kind of a thoughtful guy.
How's that, huh? This is going on my cubbyhole desk first thing in the morning.
All right, everybody, help yourselves to food and drink.
Oh, I'll do that. I gotta fill up my plate. Let me see, what is that? Oh, honey, that is the only one. Do you mind terribly? I just love those little caviar tarts. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, how you
fish eggs?
Or shouldn't I be? Isn't this what every young up-and-coming executive longs for?
Do belong to your mother, Will.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
We can't.
Yeah, come on, just to the gazebo.
Will we be missed?
No, I doubt it. Anyway, I need some fresh air.
Well, Will seemed to be very moved.
Do you think so?
Didn't you?
Well, he seemed a little, subdued.
Oh, no doubt it just brought back memories.
Maybe so. I would dearly love to know what's bugging our employer.
Oh, I expect he's disappointed that Dixie isn't here.
Right. Oh, honey, you are so funny. Let me have one, too. Oh.
I know you're disappointed, Will.
Do you believe the nerve of that guy?
I'm sorry you got your hopes up.
When I think of the hours I have spent, the sacrifices I've made just for this stupid job.
No, I know you've done hard work, and he knows it too.
Yeah, well, he's got a funny way of showing it. I don't know why I'm surprised after the way he treated my mother.
Well, I thought that he got along with your mother. That's the way he made it sound.
Well, yeah, that's all he is. It's just talk.
Palmer and your mother didn't get along.
She died a lot sooner thanks to his neglect. And now he feels guilty giving that stupid banjo. Oh, that makes me think about what a pathetic brother he was to her.
Sorry. But you've done good work, and I know that has nothing to do with it.
No, it has everything to do with his being a selfish, ungiving son of a...
You know, my father and your uncle are very much alike. They both can't give up their power.
That's true.
But Palmer is fond of you. He wouldn't have kept you on if he didn't think you were doing a good job. He's much too practical for that, Will.
Yeah, not to mention too cheap.
Well, he can't hold on to his reins forever. You just hang in there.
You know, you have this incredible knack
Knack.
for always saying the right things. Thanks a lot. What a waste, huh?
What do you mean?
The moonlight. Here I am, spouting off about my awful uncle, and I am standing next to the most beautiful woman I've ever known.
Well,
I mean it. You are so lovely. Much better. Much better.
There you are.
Yeah, we're down here.
I figured you might be here. This is a wonderful place to stargaze.
it seems so close.
I'm sorry to break the spell, but the guest of honor is needed to cut the cake.
A cake yet? Uncle Palmer spared no expense.
Will, he's very proud of you.
Yeah. Well, let's go.
You have a fabulous car. Obviously, you give it lots of TLC because it looks like it's brand new. What?
Well, it is new. I just bought it this afternoon.
You're kidding.
Well, for our date.
You just went out and bought a car just like that?
Well, you didn't want to ride around the back of my motorcycle, did you? I didn't think so.
I'm impressed.
Well, you were supposed to be.
Just out of curiosity, where does somebody your age get all of this money?
My mother died last year.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so am I. I'm still adjusting.
Oh, were you very close?
Yeah. Yeah, we had some good times together. Her job took her away most of the time. So, what you see before you is a product of English boarding schools.
That's why you're so different.
Excuse me?
Well, you're much more sophisticated than most of the other college students, and you were raised in Europe, so obviously that explains it.
Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, tell me about you.
Oh, well, let's see. I had a pretty normal Midwestern upbringing. 4 brothers, 3 sisters, mom, dad, and a dog named Spot.
For real?
Yeah, it's pretty boring, huh?
No, I think that sounds great. I'd give anything to have 4 brothers, 3 sisters, mom and dad, and a dog named Spot.
We fought all the time.
But you weren't lonely.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So your mom and dad still together?
Yep, just celebrated their 35th wedding anniversary. Or, 35 rounds, as my dad likes to put it.
Sounds like they'll make the distance.
Yeah. So what about your dad? Do you see him often?
Yeah, sometimes. Just met him last year.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he lives here in town. In fact, that's why my mom and I came here. She thought it would be a good idea that I finally met him.
Wow. Do you like him?
Yeah. Yeah, I do now. He owns an art gallery downtown.
I'd like to meet him sometime.
What for?
Well, if he's your dad, I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I could hit him up for a donation.
Why not ask me?
You? Well, it never occurred to me. I mean,
You thought that I didn't have any extra money.
well, most kids don't.
Well, like you said, I'm different than most kids. And I've been looking for a tax break, so maybe PVU is the one.
Well, we'll have to talk about that.
Mr. C, can we talk? Yes, I suppose so. Look, I may be totally out of line here, but I couldn't help noticing that you've been eyeing Opal all evening.
Me? Eyeing Opal?
Yes, sir.
Well, if my attention has been drawn to her, it's only because I just can't believe she'd go out in public wearing that. I mean, it's tasteless beyond belief.
The woman does have flair, doesn't she? She just oozes je ne sais quoi. And I think she looks great.
Yes, of course you would.
Hey, what's with the zingers?
Mr. Yu and Palmer, it's time for the cake.
I don't want any cake.
Well, you're going to have a piece. This is supposed to be a celebration.
Hi. I think I should call my father.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, use the upstairs phone.
You never told me what city.
Cleveland.
All right, will you sure this doesn't get you into trouble?
No, just make the call and hurry back.
All right.
Ta-da! Delicious! I let you down. Oh, my stars, I forgot the coffee.
No.
What?
I'll go get it.
No,
I'm going to get it.
I'll get
No, I'm here with the cake.
Mr. Cortland, Mr. Nakamura called a few minutes ago. He's very anxious to speak with you.
Did you get a number?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thanks.
He said it's me. I'm still at Bill's party. You wanted to know about the new factory.
Were they building it?
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Are you sure?
Yes, Will told me himself. Look, I have to get back to the party, okay?
What the hell are you trying to pull?
All My Children will continue in a moment.
You told Sky that we're planning to build a new plant in Cleveland. Why? I want an answer.
Uncle Palmer.
The truth, damn it. I just heard her passing that information to her father. She had the nerve to do it from our house.
It's no big secret. I mean, you know, when you build a plant, people find out about it. It's news.
News that needs to be spread around when I decide to spread it as heaven, mister.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we can't give Chandler information that he can use against us.
Well, I don't think it can, but
You just think again. This relationship with Sky, it's clouded your judgment.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You're not to see her anymore.
I thought we decided we could use her to our best advantage.
I want to cut bait. Now, as long as you go on seeing Sky, just more chances of serious slip-ups.
You are not giving me enough credit here.
Credit? You want credit for giving information, company secrets, to the daughter of my most hated enemy?
That is not what I was doing. And since when did you tell me who I can and can't see?
Since this evening. I know she's an attractive woman, but there are a lot of others. I'm not going to back off on this. No, you are to end this relationship with Sky immediately.
And if I refuse?
Start packing for Hong Kong.
You can't be serious.
If I'm in, find out. It's up to you.
Poor kid is miserable, so I suggested an annulment.
Benny, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I mean, she feels trapped. I want her to show her that at least she's got some options.
I think you did the right thing.
You do?
Yes, I do. I have seen a lot of Joey since he started working at the hospital.
And?
Well, he's knocking himself out. He's become a workaholic. He's pulling double shifts. Anybody can see that he's trying to become a good provider.
And Emmy just sits at home.
I can't believe she's not even looking for a job.
Oh, the kid's terrified, Donna. I doubt if she leaves that apartment for very long.
Well, I hate to see what's going to happen when he goes back to school in the fall. He's not going to be able to go to work and go to school at the same time.
Guys, what about if I offered to help them?
They are not going to accept money. Ruth and Joe have already offered.
Okay, well, Benny, how did she act when you talked about the annulment?
Oh, she listened. And then she told me she couldn't do it.
Well, I hope you didn't press her, because, I mean, she could get mad and just run right away again.
Relax. I just gave the kid something to think about, okay?
Honey, I think it's a good idea that Benny broached the subject. Obviously, you couldn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You have been so worried about alienating Emily Ann, you're afraid to even talk to her. Honey, I know you've been walking on eggshells, but at least you could give her some constructive advice. I don't think your silence is helping anything.
Hi.
Tired.
Yeah, well, you've had a pretty tough day, huh? You know, if you want, I'll make you something to eat.
No, that's all right. I already had something. I had a sandwich.
Do you want to go straight to bed, then?
Well, that is the best idea that you've had in a long time.
I thought you were tired.
Oh, I'm never too tired for this.
Joey,
What's the matter?
nothing. Well, it's been a very nice party, but I think we're going to take off.
Okay, well, it's really nice of you to come, Anya.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Thanks, Trask.
Oh, my pleasure. We're going to go out for ice cream if you guys want to come.
No, thanks. I'd like to spend some time with my beautiful date.
Well, I think that we can take the hint. Come on.
Bye. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, seeing you.
Spend some time with your date. Hmm?
I was thinking maybe walking back to the gazebo.
Oh, think I can handle that.
Well, I just want to say thank you, Palmer. I think this has been a real special evening, and I'm real glad to have been part of the celebration.
Yes, well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Oh, I most certainly did. And it's not over yet, is it? Bye.
Well, I thought it went well, didn't you?
Yes, Opal seemed to enjoy herself.
That woman can eat.
Goodness knows where she puts it all.
Myra, surely you know some single woman who'd be, well, to whom we could introduce Mr. Yu?
He seems to be very happy with Opal.
Oh, well, goodness, I mean, he can do better than that.
What's wrong with Opal?
Well, I'm surprised you have to ask. She's unsuitable, pure and simple.
You want me to find someone more suitable?
Yes, perhaps, you know, one of your friends that, well, someone who works for the Cooper woman or Juanita Ramsey.
You know, I've been trying to put a finger all night on what's bugging you, and I think I have figured it out.
And what's that?
You are jealous of Mr. Ulatowski.
Me? Jealous?
Uh-huh.
Sloan, get her psychiatric help immediately. She's hallucinating.
I had a great time, David.
Yeah, me too.
But you shouldn't have been so extravagant.
Look, the way I see it, you only get one go around in this land. Might as well do it in style, eh?
Well, we certainly did that tonight. I better go in. Good night.
Oh, hi, darling. Did you have a good time?
Very.
Well, I must say David's a very handsome young man.
A very hooked young man. All I have to do now is reel him in.
He took the bait that quick, did he?
Can I help it if I'm irresistible?
And how do you feel about him, huh?
Oh, he's a nice guy. And he is very attractive.
Well, I guess you'll be seeing a lot more of him.
I'd like to keep my options open. I still haven't met all the eligible men in town yet.
Well, I hope you took it to a real nice place so you could show off the dress.
Oh, right. About the dress.
What about it?
Aunt Myrtle, you're right. I really can't afford it. So I guess you'll have to take it back to the boutique in the morning.
Celia, honey, I can't do that.
I didn't feel anything on it. Nobody will ever know that I wore it.
You know, when I was a little girl, I used to think that I could actually see the man in the moon waving to me. It's pretty silly, huh? You're awfully quiet.
I was just thinking.
About?
What a louse I am.
Why do you say that?
Because I am. You don't even know me, Sky.
Well, what happened?
Uncle Palmer heard you talking to your father on the phone.
What?
He picked up the phone to make a phone call and heard your voices.
Oh, Will, I'm so sorry.
He ordered me to stop seeing you, and I didn't have the guts to tell him to drop dead. He made it real clear, Sky. He said, call it quits, or I'm shipping you back to Hong Kong. I can't go. I've got too much invested in staying here and making my mark.
I understand.
You do? 'Cause I sure as hell don't.
There is an alternative, Will.
Yeah? What?
To let him think we've stopped seeing each other.
We see each other in secret? I can't ask you to do that.
Well, you didn't. I volunteered.
You wouldn't mind all that sneaking around?
I don't like the idea of it, but if that's the only way you and I can continue to see one another...
How can you even want to see me? I just told you I didn't have the guts to stand up to the guy. If I were you, I'd tell me to go jump in a lake.
Well, I understand. I know how important your work is. I know that it's important to be here and that you depend on your uncle and until things change.
Sky Chandler. You know, you are really something.
I'm glad you think so. But just for the record, let me state that I'm no paragon of virtue either.
No?
Oh, I've done some pretty devious things in my lifetime. Sneaking around isn't not so bad.
You know, I don't deserve you. But am I glad I got you?
Deal of soul searching, and the fact is, you're the woman I've been looking for. The one person that I'll truly be happy with.
I love you too, Palmer.
No! No! Oh, it can't be. Oh!
Palmer, what is it? What is it? Are you ill? Palmer?
No, I'm all right. It was just a nightmare. It's a terrible nightmare.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
It's okay. What time is it?
8 o'clock. It was pretty good last night. It was pretty fun. Felt so close to you.
glad.
Is everything okay? Is everything fine with you? Because, you know, I want you to tell me what it is that you want me to do, because, you know, I kind of knew it this too.
Well, Joey, do we have to analyze it?
I just want it to be good for you, you know?
It was. It was fine.
Okay, thanks. There's no answer in the room.
Well, honey, we'll try her again later, okay?
She said she'd call every morning.
I know, Timmy. Well, your mom's got a lot on her mind, see? And, yeah, she probably went right out to breakfast, and she'll probably try us again later.
I hope so.
Yeah. Hey, Timbo, got that cereal you like so much?
Thanks.
There you go. Hey, I just thought about something. You know how your mom loves to walk on the beach? Bet you $1,000,000 that's where she is right this very minute, out there on the beach, picking up shells, seashells for your collection.